Caorann practice is one of the salaried practices in Aberdeenshire along the north coast. It's a wonderful environment with lower house prices and lots of things to do. The practice is a merger of the Aberchirder and Portsoy practices and has gone through a lot of change recently. This is a really exciting opportunity for a GP to come and join the practice and also develop under the new GP contract in Scotland and become that expert generalist as part of the team.
We have a fantastic multidisciplinary team. Everybody is of equal importance and equally valued, and we work really, really well to provide care for the patients in the practice.
Because it's a smaller practice, you feel as though you are part of the community, almost like you know all the patients and they get to know you.
And you'll be encouraged to be your best at what you do, and everybody is really positive about what we do here at Caorann. Everybody's willing to step outside their role to make sure the job's done and done well, and it's a really fun, friendly place to work.
It has got a joy that you know your patients very well, and even the home visits and everything, the families can contact us. So the doctor-patient relationship is very well maintained here.
To give a little history about the practice, in April 2016, the Portsoy and Aberchirder medical practices merged to become Caorann practice. We have about 5,000 patients, and the Aberchirder medical practice is 9 miles inland from the Portsoy practice, which lies on the Moray Firth coast.
For being a small practice, it is well equipped. It has its own ECG machines that you can take out to the patient's house, their own bladder scanner that we can utilise. There's an excellent piccolo service. It's run out of Chalmers Hospital in Banff. So that's a really good service that we can utilise if we need immediate blood test results.
Over here, they do a thing called huddle, which is discussing the patients which have contacted the out-of-hour doctors overnight. It is kind of discussed with the community nurses, the ANPs, receptionist, the pharmacist, everybody's in the meeting, so that is kind of discussed every morning.
We communicate very well with each other, and anyone that's got a query in somebody else's kind of area of expertise, we've got no problems if we need to ask questions.
We do have a clinical meeting every week, which is kind of joined in by the community nurses, the palliative care nurses, social workers. We have local care homes here, and the manager will join in every week.
There's an Academy of Excellence who are our framework, and they provide our training, and they assessed us in the beginning, and they've been working through with us our strengths and weaknesses and helping us to flourish and to grow into being fully trained nurse practitioners.
There's only one community pharmacy here in Portsoy. We have a great relationship with the surgery, and that's probably one of the reasons that I enjoy working here so much. On a weekly basis, I go up and attend the clinical meeting, and that's where we get a chance to talk about vulnerable patients and work together to resolve issues. We have great referrals back and forth between each other, so if we have any patients that we can't deal with in the pharmacy, we have good referral routes to the surgery, but also vice versa. And that's really, really good, and also kind of unique to this area.
All along this coast is really nice. I think it's a nice place to bring up children. Schools are really good here. The place itself is nice and quiet, but they have got a lot going on for kids as well. It just is a nice place. It's a nice area, I think.
Aviemoore's not that far away, and in the winter I love to snowboard. I love to go up there and have a cheeky wee slide down the hill. Portsoy's got a beautiful beach, in a lovely harbour. And of course the ice cream is amazing here in Portsoy.
It's a brilliant place to live. You do find that you leave the house in the morning, you feel more relaxed because you can hear the wildlife around you, you can see the boats going out into the water. It's just a magical place to live.
Aberdeenshire itself is a great place to work in. We have community hospitals that GPs can play part in. We have the virtual community ward, and there's also a great opportunity to develop specialist interests, which are wide and varied, including dermatology, orthopaedics, ultrasound, endoscopy, and others. This is really a post that we feel should attract someone that loves the outdoors and also wants to be part of a community.
I was very reluctant to begin with. I was not sure. It's kind of a new area, new dialects, and how NHS in Scotland works. So I was completely new to Scotland itself. But the team will make you at ease, and they have taken me they are kind of part of my family now.
It's lovely being able to be part of something. You know your patients really well. You know your colleagues really well. We just pick up the phone to each other at any point in time. And because of that, it gives you a really different type of job satisfaction because you really feel that you're making a difference.
This is a very progressive practice, and they have built it up very, very well. And the whole teamwork is incredible, and not many places offer you that. So I would definitely recommend doctors to come down here.
If anybody is thinking about moving here, then I would encourage them to take the plunge. It's really going to be a wonderful experience, I would say. And that's mainly down to the people who work here. You'll be fully supported, made feel very welcome, and you will fit in, I'm sure, within the team. I don't know anybody that hasn't so far.